Hey Chris, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good. So, two starts now after really a long road back. How's it felt being out there at the start of matches again?
It's felt great, man. It was a long time coming. Like you said, I think it was over 11 months since I started my last game. So to be back out there with the guys and to be getting good minutes under my belt and slowly finding my form is a really good thing. And I feel really really pleased with how I've done so far. And I just want to continue to build and keep helping the team in the best way that I can. But like I said, for me individually, it's been awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Joe Chats from On Tap Sportsnet.
Thanks, E. Thanks, Chris. How you doing today?
Good. What's up, Joe?
Oh, not too much, not too much. So we were just talking to Frank and just taking in last weekend's result. He talked about the team not being aggressive enough in the final third, and I'm curious how you feel about that, and if maybe the team is looking for that perfect pass to the center with Hugo, and how that adjustment period has been when there's the central forward who everyone has those expectations for.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we need to get him a bit more service and just have a little bit more courage on putting the balls in the box. I think that's something that might be limiting guys and holding guys back just in general in football. Maybe not even here, but it's that fear of losing the ball. And it's about having guys who aren't afraid to risk failing. To go at a guy and to lose the ball, or to put in a cross and it miss, right? And then you have guys on top of you saying, oh, keep the ball, this and that. But if you don't have guys who are willing to take those risks, willing to unbreak like unbalanced teams by taking someone on the dribble and leaving yourself susceptible to a mistake, it becomes difficult. So I think that ultimately just the attacking players, especially once we do get in those areas, which I think we need to do a better job of too, is getting us more balls in those areas of the field where we can really be effective, so that because it's not 100% guarantee every time you go at a guy. You'll beat a guy one out of two times, maybe two out of three if you're having a good night. But those chances come few and far between, right? But ultimately, one, we need to get in those spots more, and then have the courage, right? That, like I said, it takes that risk of failure and daring to fail. The moment that you don't have guys who are willing to unbalance teams by taking guys on the dribble or putting in a cross when it might be low probability at times. That's what it takes to put those balls in those dangerous areas and score goals. So that's what we got to be doing better at next weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate the answer.
Thank you. And we will go last question to Alex Campbell from CHGO Sports.
Hey, Chris, thanks for taking the time. Appreciate it. In addition to you being out there starting these last couple matches, we've seen the team play a little bit differently with you and Marin wide and providing kind of similar pace on the outsides and giving the attack a bit of a different dynamic. What do you think having two players like you guys out there together does? And on that note of trying to be more aggressive, what do kind of you personally view your role in all of that being as you try to make that impact?
Yeah, I think that I mean, at least for Marin, he's someone who's got pace and can get in behind teams and unbalance them that way. And for myself, would like to be getting more balls in those dangerous areas, especially in the transition moments. I think that sometimes that's been lacking a little bit. I think that we do a good job providing that, especially in transition moments when we're deep sometimes and we need to get out. You have two guys who have some decent pace, like you're saying, who can change the game and on a counterattack in one moment. So that's always a positive, having two guys like that in the wide areas. But yeah, for myself, again, I just want to. I think that this is for me too. If I was to really analyze my game and knowing football as well, how long it takes to get back into the real form and the swing of things, and taking guys 1v1 and really kind of trusting your instinct in those moments where you're not really thinking and just things are coming naturally where you're taking guys 1v1 and scoring goals and whatever. I'm just kind of giving myself time and want more reps with that. I think that I've showed a decent amount of it, but I know I got a lot more in the tank to offer the team. So I'm just looking to continue to build and be better every single game to help us get 3 points as the weeks come down.